Let's go. Let's go. We are live, brother. What's up, everybody? You're checking out that outlining our enslavement. I am your host, your co-host for tonight, Mr. Drew Barrymore, aka Andrew Jacksonville. And right beside me is my longtime co-host,
E.B. a motherfucking T. That's right.
Bam.
Bam.
Hit
What
your
up,
ass
y'all?
with that. Hit your ass with that clickbait cover. So we might get some haters in here. So we got to kind of lay a little groundwork first of where we're coming from. We're not trying to get canceled by Charlie Kirk.
Right, yeah. Shout out to Kirk and company and his family and everybody going through the grief of the loss of the man.
It was like a mass MK Ultra on everyone, even left and right and everything, for real.
Yeah, definitely hit everybody real hard.
And I did a stream about it a couple days ago, and like everyone in the comments was like, "Oh, I can't believe you believe it." I was like, bro, my whole take on it was basically like I didn't care if it was real or fake, and I didn't even really want to spend time looking into it. But I said it's going to be a major event, and you're going to have to deal with people's actions. Are going to change. Basically, where I was at with it.
Right, and I mean that's kind of like the general way that we kind of look at most of this stuff. At least, that's kind of been a philosophy of outlining our enslavement for many years now that we've been doing this. Is like the reality of whether or not something is like entirely, completely, quote unquote, real doesn't really matter in these scenarios. It's really what comes out of the event, right? Within what is we're experiencing in this hyper reality, right? Like, because this is like a hyper reality event, right? Like, these people don't know Charlie Kirk. They don't know this man.
I'd say 90% of these people didn't even watch him. Maybe you've seen a short of him or something. Maybe vaguely familiar with him.
Right.
But now they're acting like he was like Martin Luther King, like out here, like changing the world and shit.
Exactly. I mean, like the reality of it is that this was a guy who talked on the internet and set up a pop-up tent at college campuses and stuff like very minute fringe groups that are more prominent in college areas anyways, right? Like, you're gonna have these people that hold
radical leftists,
right,
furries and shit. Like, so let us get this out too before Charlie Kirk fans cancel us. The Kirkites, the leftists are insane. Leftists are unhinged. Leftists are dangerous. This is something we've talked about for years. Especially, I've said for years, they want you dead. For not believing what they believe, they want to kill you. And the other thing I said on that last stream I did is basically like this was like the declaring open season basically on white people. That's kind of the way I took it, but I can see a lot of people will take it that way too. So
yeah, I don't
know.
It's
not that we're here trying to like shit on the guy immediately. It's like an event, and we have a long history of covering these events. We were the first on the scene covering the Nipsey hustle, and we were getting the same pushback from people from the shit we were saying about the Nipsey hustle. It's like, and now all those people are probably on board with the things we were saying then. And then with George Floyd, we were right on top of George Floyd saying, what we said about it. And the same thing, people were pushing back, like, you can't say that about George Floyd. And so now it's the same kind of thing. Now we're going to talk about this. People are going to say, you're not allowed to say, you can only say this within this certain reaction, window. That's the only way you're allowed to react. Otherwise, we're going to call your job and cancel you.
Right. And I mean, like, this is the Nipsey Hussle thing is probably like a perfect analog for this, especially like for us. Like, I mean, I didn't even know who the fuck Nipsey Hussle was, like, before he got popped. Like, and I don't think I never heard anybody talking about fucking Nipsey Hussle.
I knew who he was. I didn't know he was a big deal.
Yeah. And then when we did that, when we did that stream, we were getting so much pushback on the stream, and then Instagram and everything, and all these people were virtue signaling, like, oh, how dare you question anything about this event? And
Right, people that were longtime riders of with our streams and stuff. I remember that one guy. I think his name was Kenny, possibly. That like he was like a black dude. He was like in all of our streams all the time, and he like rage quit, never came back after that one.
Yeah, I mean, like, just to go like with, something like QOC often says, it's like this is definitely one of those like download moments where like people get this firmware update or something, like software update, a download, to where they're like, they cannot tolerate anything that is counter the narrative. It's that I support the current thing is what
That's what it is.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
this
what
is
it
what I'm
is.
saying. That's why I say this is. That's funny that you said that. So I was texting EBT, and me and my wife had been talking about all day, like, yo, this is like George Floyd for white people. And I wasn't going to say that to EBT because I wanted to save that joke for a stream. And then he texted me and said, this is George Floyd for white people. I was like, yes, bro. Like, this is what me and my wife have been talking about all day. It's I support the current thing. It's the Ukraine flag. It's everything you saw with the left, with George Floyd, all the current things and everything that happened. This is the exact same propaganda style set, and then the same reaction, but this time from the right.
Yeah.
And they're doing the same things. They're doing the cancel culture. So I had let me get into this real quick. Hold on. I will share the screen for 1 second. We were going to just dialogue for a second, but let me just show this real quick. So the shooter wore this shirt. And then today there was a guy in there was a Charlie Kirk vigil somewhere, and some Antifa guy came wearing this shirt and like kicked the candles over and stuff and got beat up. But now this is apparently the shirt that these like Antifa guys are wearing to support the guy that was the shooter. So it's an American flag eagle, land of the free, home of the brave. Discordian as fuck, just on the surface level of that Antifa would be wearing this. But this shirt actually is a fucking meme in like the thrift community, because I thrift, I sell on eBay for years and shit. This shirt is in every single thrift store across the entire nation, bro. Like, no, I'm not even kidding. As we came down to Florida, we were stopping in thrifts and shit. Iowa, anywhere we're at, this store, things in there. So I actually, like over a year ago, I did a deep dive into this. I was like, this might make a good stream. This has to be some kind of money laundering shit or something.
Right.
How is there like millions of these shirts out there? You'll see homeless people, tweakers and shit in the street wearing this shirt. So I went and this I don't even remember it now because it ended up kind of being a nothing burger. Basically what it is it's some like veterans, like a veterans fund thing. And if you donate to them, they'll send you the shirt. So they buy shit tons of shirts, and every donation they get, they just send them out. And then there's like local chapters of them. And then they must just buy whatever 100 shirts and donate the rest or whatever it is. It seemed pretty like I thought it would be, I'd be able to like uncover something, but I didn't. But it's funny that this is the shirt. This meme shirt is the shirt that the guy wore, and now the other guy tonight was wearing it. So anyway, my long story short is I went to the thrift like always, and I came across a shirt. It was like $1 because they have so many of them. So I'm like, I'm gonna try to put it on eBay to see if they're buying it. This is before I saw the second guy wearing it. So I put it up as a Tyler Robinson shirt, and I put the one I had. I didn't write shooter or shot. I didn't write anything like that. And I put the pictures of the shirt I had, and I put the picture of the guy wearing the shirt, because that's something you do a lot. You'll put like if Travis Scott wears any kind of Phantom of the Opera shirt or something, you write Travis Scott Phantom of the Opera, and then you can show a picture of him in there, or Dare shirt, and people will find it, So I did that, and instantly, bro, it had like 9 views, which is like that's a lot for eBay. And then this guy, I'm talking about within 5 minutes, this guy messaged me and was like, yo, this is totally uncalled for. I'm getting social media involved with this. You're good luck or something, whatever. Like, but basically and then had a bunch more views, and like he must have posted it on a social media somewhere, and they all came and flagged it and reported it, and the listing got taken down. Like I have perfect eBay history. I've never done anything. I didn't get in any trouble or anything, but they did get the listing taken down it was less than 10 minutes. The listing was down. Damn. So that's what on a listing of a t-shirt, bro. We're not talking about, I wasn't out here saying like F Charlie Kirk or this. I wasn't saying any crazy shit like that. I put this t-shirt up for sale, but with the name of the shooter on there and no other like incendiary words. And these fuckers came and took me down. So this is what they're doing. They're out here, and this is actually what Asmangold's doing right now. Asmangold he's going through the feed and the people that are gloating about it and everything, he's doxing these people like on their streams, on his stream, and getting his like millions of followers to like call these people's jobs and all this stuff.
Yeah, that's wild. And I mean, like we were talking about backstage, like there's been several people in the military that have been fired over this as well, and not like just like low level people like master sergeants and stuff that are getting fired for saying anything negative against Charlie Kirk at all, or the now some of them are getting fired for saying stuff against Trump, and like that is kind of, you're in the military, technically you're owned by the government if you're in the military, so like yes, you can't say anything against the president, like that's understandable, but to get fired for saying anything against Charlie Kirk, I think is wild, right? Because for one, this guy's not a government official, not a military member. Like he's literally, not to discredit the man for anybody that's a fan. But if we're really being honest about who he is, he's just a guy that talks on the internet and goes to college campuses and sets up a tent and talk shit to people with opposing views. It's like he's not. I mean, like people are treating this man like he's one of the almost like
it's like Martin Luther King, bro. Right? Like like he does come and talk about his faith, and he talks about Christ and Christianity, which is good. Maybe he turned some minds.
He did. Yes,
he might have turned some young minds to actually at least get interested in it and look into it or something. Like so. That's always a good thing and stuff. But I agree with you at the end of the day. This guy, he's an online grifter. He's no different than Andrew Wilson, who dunks on 19-year-old prostitutes on whatever. This guy just dunks on like college students. And he has some decent logic and stuff. I'm not gonna discredit him, I guess, but what is he really doing? Like they're acting like this guy is some kind of, they're like sainting him, just like George Floyd. They're like sanctified like George Floyd and everything.
Yeah, and then I mean here. Like at least though, when
no way we got Donut says they have the same birthday. No way, is that true?
Who? Floyd and
do they? Somebody said that their daughters are named both have the same name, Gianna. Floyd's daughter was Gianna, but I looked up that, and then Kirk's daughter, they said they've never revealed her picture or name, but they call her Gigi.
No.
Do they really have the same birthday? Is that? Let's look it up.
Hey,
go ahead and keep talking.
Are we gonna live truthering this early? I lost.
Well, just while you're I'm gonna just fact check Mr. Donut here. I believe him, but
no, I believe him. I think he did a stream the other day, and I didn't get to watch it. He was decoding the Kirk thing. So yeah, shout out to our boy Donut Factory out here.
Yeah, okay. Charlie Kirk's birthday. Oh no, that's a different Charlie Kirk. Hold on. There's a footballer named Charlie Kirk. October 14th is the guy. And then let's look up George Floyd.
Oh, what I do know is that the time between dates. Same
birthday. different year, but same day, October 14th.
October 14th, right. Yeah, so October 14th, 1993, I believe, for Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, and 73 for Floyd.
Yeah. And then so in November 14th, 1994 was when the Star Trek came out, where Captain Kirk dies. So it's a 1 year and 1 month after Kirk's birthday is when Captain Kirk dies in Star Trek, and he's laying underneath the metal, and he's like, oh my Shatner. And they're like, they make a big deal out of like Shatner like ad-lib that scene. It's a terrible scene. We'll have to pull that scene up later. But
the other one I saw IPS had, not to go Fullsberg schizo this early, but he showed the video from a Netflix series that came out the same day that the dude got shot in the series. It's called Tempest or something. Tempest, and then there's this new, it's like Ching Chongs, and this guy's like the new leader, the conservative Ching Chongs or something, and another guy comes up and shoots him right in the neck on the first episode or something. I think it's like the end of the first episode.
Yeah.
Tempest means storm, bro.
Bam. That's okay.
Bam.
Okay. You're getting my neurons fucking connecting here real quick because first we're talking about Star Trek, so we got to bring in
Yeah.
Q. We got to bring in Q with the Star
Oh
Trek
shit.
reference. But I mean that's advanced. But like as far as you're talking about with the whatever podcast and specifically like Andrew Wilson, and we will be doing some shit talking on the Christian Reich rising for sure. And we can there's definitely a void that's going to have to be filled. And mark my word, the person that's going to fill that fucking void is going to be Andrew Wilson. He's going to step
Didn't
right
he
into that.
have like he was going to go on Charlie Kirk's show or something, and then he vanished for a few days? Like, wasn't that the deal with Wilson? Or am I tripping?
That wasn't Kirk. That was the
No, it
other
wasn't
guy.
Kirk. I thought it was
It was
Kirk.
it was the other guy that goes to college campuses and does the same thing that Kirk does. But the guy with the table, what's
Oh,
his name?
Crowder.
Crowder, yeah.
Okay, I thought it
No,
was
but
Kirk.
like at least when Charlie Kirk went on whatever podcast, at least he was like actually talking about Jesus. Like he said he actually was talking about Jesus to the women at the place, and he was saying Jesus changed my life. I think Jesus loves everybody here, and he can change your guys' life here. You guys don't have to be selling your asshole pics on
On
OnlyFans,
OF.
you know, to make it look. Yeah, I mean, so at least he did that. It wasn't like whatever fucking Andrew does when he goes on those pages.
Right.
But
I don't think I've ever, I don't watch it all the time. I don't think I've ever heard him talk about Christ on there.
I've never heard him say Jesus. I know that. At least Charlie Kirk went on there and said the name, you know, like, I mean,
Shout
and I
out.
know
Shout out to Charlie Kirk for that, man.
there'll be people in the chat. His name not Jesus. That's Hail Zeus.
Yeshua. I don't.
Yeah.
Don't trust
Homo
anyone.
ham sandwich.
You just don't trust anyone that can't say Jesus, and don't trust anyone that doesn't trust Paul.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's a pretty safe bet if you follow those guidelines 100%. But yeah, so I mean, like what we're saying here though, and I like Nana put a comment in there just a while ago that kind of summed it all up, saying that, you know, it's real in the zeitgeist, right? It's real in the mind of society right now, and that's really all that you need to really focus on. Like, I mean, because you can go all day long and break down the video, you know, and of course we you know, at least, you know, I've done that with other people. If you want my personal opinion, I don't believe that it was necessarily yes, there it is. Yeah,
Jesus Christ,
Caesar Borgia.
Yeah, that you know everything about this
if
guy
you
right
ever
now. This
look
guy's nuts.
if you ever look into that meme, for one, it comes from Black Hebrew Israelites is the one that start that meme. But two, if you look into it, Caesar Borgia had like fucking syphilis or whatever, and half his face was deformed, and like the painting that they show you of Caesar Borgia, it's like not even what he looked like and shit. But like, and there's pictures of Christ that exist like 1,000 years before that. But you know, whatever. It's a meme. People believe it. Same thing, kind of like this, right? But yeah, it's just wild what's going on. The wildest part, I think, right now probably is BB Netanyahu out there doing like the OJ Simpson, if I did it, this is how I would have done it kind of media tour on the whole thing. And now they're even, and this is interesting because you talked about this on your stream. And
Hey, here we go. We rage baited somebody in here. How the fuck is George Floyd the same as Charlie? George was killed by a white law enforcement agent in front of a crowd while begging, pleading, telling cops he couldn't breathe. Charlie was killed by, this must be a black guy. He's got Pitbull. That's the picture.
Charlie was killed by
so from his perspective, from what he says,
mommy.
From the Pitbull thing, and from typing in all caps, I can conclude this guy is black.
Oh yeah. Or it's a white girl with the black boyfriend.
Or it's like a Golden State of emergency. If he's in Golden State, it could be like an Asian in the Bay Area. Asian.
An Asian with a pit bull though?
In the Bay Area, yeah.
I don't know about all that.
It's day culture.
I just want to say, calm down, sir. Please just calm down.
Yeah,
You don't
literally, we're not even shitting on the guy yet.
Yeah,
We might get
you
to
don't
that.
have to. Oh, they're already yelling in the chat again. Already
Oh, here it
yelling
is.
in the
This is a
chat.
liberal. Yeah, he says, "Look at this is not true. Kirk was killed by a white young man raised with the same political beliefs Charlie spewed everywhere. Just because his parents were Republicans, that means he's going to be a shooter. Is that what you're saying? He clearly wasn't a Republican. He lived with a troon. Don't you remember all those articles though? Like, don't how to talk about Trump at your Thanksgiving dinner with your bigot family and shit.
Wait a second, though, Drew. He was wearing a shirt literally with an American flag and a fucking
exactly,
bald eagle on it. Though,
yeah,
dude.
shit.
I mean, like,
definitely a Trump tard then.
Clearly. I mean, yeah, I don't know, but this guy needs to just calm down, relax a little bit. Yo, what
relax. Golden State of Emergency. If you're new here, we've been doing this since a long time, but we covered like the day of Nipsey Hussle's death and George Floyd's death the day of, and everything we said was pretty spot on, which most people at the time weren't able to see because they were so emotionally invested in it. And now that time has passed, I bet a lot of people would agree with almost everything we said on the day of the events. So here we're a couple days late because we're dads and working and shit. And you had to kind of watch it transpire. It took a couple days for it to watch these people start canceling everybody and stuff like that. The moral grandstanding of it and everything. It seems like they're really leaning into the victimhood of it. Like, that's what I see. And it's like some liberalism shit.
Right. And we got Drank Water in the chat also promoting another MSM crafted narrative that somehow Nick Fuentes and the Groypers are behind this, which is another interesting play that's going on with this whole I don't want to come out here and put the term psyop on it, but isn't everything technically a psyop if you think about it, right? Like, I mean, it doesn't really matter if it if all these implications and all these results are actually planned ahead of time. That's not how any of this works, right? You just have to put out something and then get an effect. And these are the effects that are coming out. And now we're having these effects. And really the connections on the Groypers are like so minimal and like so contrived, right? Like a lot of it is like connecting like the shit that was written on the cartridges or whatever that we don't even know if that's even fucking true, right? We don't know that's the murder weapon. None of this is actually proven to be true, right? We don't know if that's the weapon that shot him. We don't know if that's the weapon that this guy who allegedly 33 hours later fucking gets turned in by his dad. We don't know any of these things. We can't be taking all these. And then, the press conference that they did where the guy's reading the shit off the cartridges, and he's like, if you read this, you are gay. And, LMA.
He was like, shit, damn it. He's like,
got him. He read it. He's
gay. That's like the bang ding ow something wong shit. Right. It's like the casing's red. If you can read this, you're gay.
If you can read this, you're gay. LMAO.
That's funny.
And then the one of the best parts of that thing was when Cash Patel comes out and he's doing his little speech for fucking Charlie Kirk, and he's like, Charlie, I'll see you in Valhalla, brother.
Does he think?
Did nobody tell Patel that's for white people, dude? That's for fucking white people, Patel.
It's for them Nordics.
You're not going to Valhalla. This is not some we was Viking shit out here, dude. Like, you can't. Right. You don't just get to culturally appropriate fucking other people's conceptions of the afterlife like that, Cash Patel. That's not how this works.
Chat says Osmond IPS broke it down. He was also, shout out to Osmond, he was the only other person that I know of that broke down Nipsey Hussle the same day. That's how we both found him. He was the only other one out there.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. Yeah, he was out there too, right with us. And I don't know why that was such like a hot button thing to fucking like be critical of, and
Nipsey
even like
Hussle.
yeah, even like within like our Instagram like truther community or whatever. Like it was like we were getting so much hate for like, and I never even fucking heard about. I never even knew who the fuck Nipsey Hussle was. And I mean, like Kirk too. Like, I mean, I kind of knew who he was, but I never watched any of his fucking shit. Like, he was kind of a meme, right? Even so much, it's interesting because South Park got that like $1 billion fucking deal, right? And then they did the first episode talking shit on Trump. And I think it was like the second or the third episode, they did an episode about Charlie Kirk. And it was Cartman was obsessed with Charlie Kirk and he wanted to be the master debater, right? And then Kirk ran with it, and then he like made shirts that say like I'm the master debater. So and then that was like just like a few weeks ago. So there was a huge bump in trending for Kirk, specifically probably within the demographic who was there to experience the event or whatever, or people that are like consumed with this. Like I don't know like what this like segment of people is that are like obsessed with this style of like debate. I don't get it. I don't know, strange.
Yeah, it's a lot of that content now has become man on the street where you just go up to liberal, go to like some anti-Trump thing or
Right.
anywhere where there's like a liberal protest and then, put the mic in their face because they're so dumb. It's just like, it's like walking a dog. You can get them to say anything. So I've seen a lot of channels, Liberty Hangout. Who's the other one? The Nicholas Bowling. There's just a bunch of these guys that go out and do that shit now. The one I like is, you ever heard of Abolitionist Rising?
No.
Oh yeah, he's like an abortion abolitionist. He sets up with his sign, and these women come chimp out on him. But his debate tag, he's real fucking. He slices them up in the debate. Like, I mean, they're just average people, they're not debaters, but still, he's pretty slick.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's the wild part.
115 in the chat. That's not bad, man. Can everyone hit that thumbs up, share, subscribe? Do not get us canceled. We're on Team Jesus. We're on team white people.
Yes.
We're anti-liberal.
Yes.
We just have some questions about this event. There's a little bit fishy things going on in this event, but then the reactions that are happening to me is what's concerning. Is these people are becoming the people they claim they hate, engaging in that same, they cancel culture us, so we're going to cancel culture them. That shouldn't be how it works. If you believe in Christ, it's up to God to bring justice to these people. And what are they really doing? They're posting some shit online. Some of them are really unhinged, and if they're a teacher, I could see some of them, maybe taking some of these things on a case by case basis, but saying anything at all about them to try to get somebody canceled and take down their shirt listing on eBay and shit like that. I mean, this is like gone way too far especially if you're standing up for Charlie Kirk and ideas and free speech. If you believe in free speech, you can't be out here trying to cancel these people for what they say.
Right. I mean, it's an obvious hypocritical thing, right? Like, right. The guy Charlie Kirk, he's kind of like Ben Shapiro. He'll say like, "I'll die for your free speech." Like, I don't agree with what you're saying, but I agree with your ability to say whatever you want to say, right? Because he believes he's constitutionalist. He believes in free speech. But now we're seeing like this shift now to where the people are like, oh, well, you just can't say anything bad about this. And then you're gonna.
And there's even I don't remember, there's some like a senator guy or something that's introducing legislation like Charlie Kirk Act or something it's called. And like for anyone that says anything critical about the death, like he wants them banned across every platform and stuff like that. So it could easily be taken over into some like social credit thing, laying the groundwork.
See that's wild that they would do that so quickly off the bat. For one, we don't. Okay, so like I guess like I don't know. I guess maybe we kind of talk about some details, I guess, a little bit. But like, so this is like the first time in probably like PSYOP history that we have like pretty high quality footage of the event, right? It's
Oh,
not
right.
like
Yeah, it's not the Bigfoot camera anymore.
yeah, it's not Bigfoot potato cam, right? It's like we got like legitimate footage. And if you look at the legitimate footage, you're like, and not even from a conspiracy mindset, you're looking at it and you're like, well, this doesn't make any sense. I mean, like, and then I will bet right now that they're never going to release the autopsy, and they're never going to tell us about like what the bullet trajectory was, like why his shirt reacts the way his shirt does, why the wound is so large instantly, why there's no exit wound. We're never going to be told any of these actual details that I guess in a sense don't really matter, but in a sense they, if it's real though, those details do matter though. Like what really happened. Was Kirk really, was he wearing a plate? Was he wearing a bulletproof titanium plate or something, and the round deflected and then went into his neck and then up into his cranium, and that's why, you know, it was instant? Or either way, it wasn't the round did not go just into his neck and then come out. That's not what happened. And there's so much stuff. There's this one channel that does AI videos, and they claim, and within the day after, they recreated the whole thing AI, right? And they said this would have took like 6 to 8 weeks of AI rendering to be able to create this video, but somehow they've made a supercomputer network essentially of all these AI renderers or whatever, all these people within this consortium that they were able to render this video in like one day somehow and get it published within one day. But what all it shows is just the one shot through the neck. But that's clear. That's in, if we're believing what we're seeing with our eyes in the video, that's not what happens. It's not just a shot in the neck, because if you get shot in the neck, even with a 30-06, the hole is going to be tiny. If in a battlefield, you're going to be pulling the skin to even find the wound on the neck. It's not going to be this huge thing right on the front of the entry wound. It's not going to be huge. It's going to be very small, and the exit wound is going to be very large. In fact, I mean, that round probably could have legitimately decapitated the dude with the fluid effect of that round going through his neck. It could have easily just decapitated him, right? So there are things that are legitimately need to be questioned, like what really happened. Was Kirk wearing a plate? Was the round deflected off the plate? Because his shirt lifts up to his ear like this.
Yeah, shirt puffs up.
And the other thing is he closes his eyes. He knows that it I don't know if that's what what the meme is here with the I can't see it, but he closes his eyes right before the puff of air comes up, and then then the gushing starts, like
it looks like he's got a little like mini airbag or something in his.
it's a squib
shirt.
Is what I would think. But I mean, I don't, I that doesn't even matter. Like, and a lot of people in the audience are going to be like, oh, you guys are not talking about that. It doesn't matter if it was none of that matters. None of that really matters.
I agree. None of it matters. And there's, you can find shit forever, from now until forever. There will be different conspiracies where you'll be able to go down different rabbit holes. So they're already talking in the chat. The shot came from the other side. I've seen that one. Shot comes from the other side. It's the real shooter. It's Israel. Eventually it's going to be, it was Donald Trump that did it. Eventually it'll be his own wife did it and shit. You will see all these things over the years.
Oh, they'll just spin it and it'll be, we'll never know. It'll be like, the timing is, perfect, because it'll be another one of these we'll never know events, right? Like,
yeah, and it's made that way on purpose.
Right.
So that you just,
it won't, but it'll be one of those things that'll always be in memory, but we'll never get to know about it. Different from like when Trump got shot in the ear, is like that got memory hold almost instantly, right? I mean, does anybody remember what the fuck happened with? There's no fucking. Was there an investigation in this shit? Like, what? Nothing ever came out of that, right? Like, it pretty much just he showed up with a fucking gauze on his
A
ear
band-aid,
at the
he had a
debate,
band-aid and that's it.
then like we were just supposed to forget about it, like no big deal, right? And but this will be something that will always kind of, you know, and it's going to just keep on ramping up until the funeral. And I think the funeral will be a, you know, big event. You know, I see Provo in the chat. Provo made a very Provo, yeah, exactly. And he made a very interesting prediction. He predicted that something will happen in the near future.
At the funeral?
No, just in general, something will happen.
Something will happen soon.
Something will happen. Yeah,
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
He's a very wise guy. He's a very wise guy.
Okay,
yeah, something definitely will happen.
You had the Trump one that they told you the shooter was from. I'm backwards here. The shooter came from this way on Trump's one, and then on this one they tell you the shooter came from this way on Charlie Kirk. So is it supposed to be like the Twin Towers? And then that happened right before 9/11. And then, like, you know, you got like one thing coming up from each side. But and then if it is supposed to be kind of like Twin Tower shit, like then Building 7 just went down, nothing hit it. So will some guy go down where it's obviously super fishy, and then they're gonna act like, oh, nothing to see here? It'll be like some other big conservative.
I don't know why the Ortho Bros are in the chat already fucking chirping about this. I know that we just had a rap concert at the fucking Vatican. It was cringe as fuck, okay? But I mean, like, I don't understand what the Big Boss says. Look, I get your worldview is flawed overall, given you're a papist, but to make a claim that you did is dirty. What claim specifically did I make is dirty? I mean, see, this is the mind virus that we're talking about. Like, generally people that would be pretty skeptical of any of these type of situations, they automatically default to the programming that's being pumped out by the zeit. Like, they can't have their own personal thoughts about this event, which is wild. But it goes both ways too, because what we're talking about now, right, at a different level, will be attacked on the other side from the truther side, saying, oh, you guys are acting like this is completely real. Don't you understand this is a completely fake event? I know this is fake. You're retarded for acting like it's anything other than that. When we're, you know, this is kind of like the post-truther ideology.
Yeah, right. For me, it's more about like the how the right now is acting just like the left, like societal. Fuck the conspiracy part of this. The societal part that I'm more interested in is that you saw the left for years. They called people Nazis and all these fascists, xenophobe, anything they could do to dehumanize the right, which allows them to now think that they have the right to commit violence against them. But now the right's doing the same thing. They're saying these people are evil. These people are evil. And it is evil. Don't get me wrong. I do believe these people are, I've said for years they're evil and they want to kill you. So it is evil. But now as that gets more into the zeitgeist and the people, these low-level people that are kind of just getting into it, they're going to say, well, they're evil. They took out one of ours, so we're going to get one of theirs. You know what I mean? It's just a justification to dehumanize people.
Right, exactly. Just like the wife coming out and saying, like, you guys have no idea what you just unleashed or started or
right.
whatever.
The wife, like, and to me, man, I was willing to even believe the whole shit, and then until I saw the wife. Once the wife came out talking, I was like, yo, this is like some soap opera acting type shit.
I didn't even watch it yet.
We'll have to get into that. We'll get into that later, but to me, it's more like how the right is acting like bitches over this. Like,
well, and then even you know, even since we got some orthobros chirping in the chat, like, I think it was hilarious that they started Charlie Kirk's stream, his daily stream or whatever, and they just showed his empty chair. So I mean, like, to me, this is a clear play on like Catholicism, like saying like the chair is empty, sed vacante. Like this is, like they're acting as if this man was some kind of, the pontiff or something. And now the chair is empty. And now we're waiting for the person to come into the chair. And the person that I say that's going to come in the chair is fucking Andrew Wilson.
It's going to be his wife, I think.
No.
Yeah, his wife's coming out of nowhere, bro. She's going to be the face of Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
Team Jesus face is going to be her. She used to be on reality TV shows and stuff. We can get into that in a little bit too.
Kirk's wife.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, oh yeah, not Rachel Wilson. No, get the fuck out.
Okay,
Fuck,
yeah.
No wonder you acted like that.
Yeah.
No, Kirk's wife is going to be the next. She's going to get the rub.
To me, Kirk's wife is like very forgettable. Like she has nothing.
It doesn't matter.
I guess.
Just put the rocket ship on her.
She looks like she could just be like one of Trump's random children that just show up. Like, and like when they did the inauguration, I'm like, fuck. Where did Trump have all? When did he have all these kids? Like, I don't remember these kids. Like,
and someone in the chat said earlier that she was Miss Arizona or whatever, and for Trump's pageant back in the day. I didn't see
really?
That one
okay,
yeah, I didn't see that one yet. And then Charlie Kirk's dad was like the engineering firm behind building
the Trump Tower. Yeah,
Trump Tower in New York. Yeah. So I looked deep into that one too, and it wasn't his dad that was like the main architect, though. That's the claim you see going around. But it was a guy working for his dad's firm.
Okay.
So there is still a little connection, but it's not.
And I mean, Kirk's story doesn't really add up, really, anyways. Too like the guy's just randomly going and debating in college campuses, meets that. I can't remember the guy's name right off the top of my head, but like he meets this guy that, the money guy, and then they form they form Turning Point USA, and then, skyrockets to where Turning Point USA was like $84 million a year in revenue with $81 million in cost. Like what were they spending? What was their $81 million in cost? For Turning Point USA, because literally what is they go to college campuses and set up a fucking pop-up tent and give the guy a microphone and a speaker, and they film it.
Obviously they ain't paying for security. Not good security. You'd think after Trump they'd be flying a drone.
After Trump you'd have a drone, right? Why do you not have like a $300 drone to check the rooftops or some shit, right?
Yeah, totally.
So much so, like even the video, and that's what's funny in the event. Like if we get into the truther side about it, like you have the video of the people like, oh, hey, look, there's a guy on the roof. That's weird.
Like it's no big deal.
That's
Oh, he must want to really see this.
Yeah, that's weird. There's a guy on the roof.
Yeah, after Trump, you'd be like, yo, what's up? There's a guy up here.
And there's the one guy that they interviewed, and he's like, well, clearly it was a well-placed shot from a trained sniper, and he got shot straight in the heart and died instantly. And he obviously was a trained professional. It was like the Harley guy. Yeah.
I didn't see that one. They had like a crisis actor.
They had the Harley guy crisis actor. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Every time. Never fails, right? But they're gonna feed us that stuff, but it's weird that it's like, at least there should be so much footage from this too, though. Is it gonna be
I've only seen a few, maybe only a couple different.
There should be hundreds of different angles,
right,
of this. Not to mention, like in the tent there's probably like very expensive cameras that were filming the thing, because you can go on his YouTube and you see where they were filming, the past event. I guess this was the first stop on the new tour, right? For for whatever it was.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird to me that they're like canonizing this guy. This guy was basically a nobody a few weeks ago. I mean, a minor online celebrity. And now it's like you're not allowed to say anything bad about him at all.
Well, yeah, just like I'm saying, like the South Park episode a few weeks ago was all about him, and it was all talking shit about him. And then the left got mad because, and I hate saying that, the left, as if it's some kind of like, homogenous, like actual group. But like there is all this outrage about Kirk taking the joke and running with it instead of like being offended by it, right? Which is what you should do, right? If somebody makes fun of you, you should fucking run with it, Maybe it's funny, if you should appreciate it.
Captain Kirk killed by Ricochet. Is that who killed him in the Star Trek series?
I don't know.
I was gonna do a cover Star Trek, and I didn't see Matt had that video of calling
Yeah,
this guy Captain
I saw
Kirk.
Matt. Yeah,
I didn't see that until just today, but I was gonna originally do Charlie Kirk as Captain Kirk and then do Ben Shapiro as Spock. And then it's Star Trek, but then just the Israel Star.
Oh, wow. I don't know why I didn't even connect this.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
The neck,
Yeah,
it's still on the neck, right? Like same birthday
and the
neck.
Ukrainian girl,
and then the Ukrainian girl,
neck
stabbed in the neck too. Yeah, that Ukrainian one is crazy. It's so coded.
So, hey, if we want to get into the George Floyd connections, though, George Floyd happened. Wasn't that like right before COVID popped off? Like literally, like the day before or something.
No, it was right in the middle.
It was in the middle.
Not the middle, but the start.
But it had already started though. Okay. Yo, my boy's dying over here. You good, fam?
You mentioned COVID, and I got the Pavlov dog.
You need that. Put him on the vent. It was Memorial Day, Ryler said. Okay, because yeah, COVID started in like January or something. I thought it was earlier than that.
I think it was like official in April is when it like officially was a pandemic.
I thought it was like the end of January or something like that. Because you were seeing the videos in like December from
March.
From China, people were just falling over in the streets. People were walking and just falling down.
Yeah.
Hold on, this guy's funny. The left is full of gay and closeted queers, and the right is full of closeted Christian queers.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, no disagreement there for sure.
I mean, the left is degenerate and the right is cowards. But this is kind of their moment, though, to rise up. And they're using this actually to kind of do something. But they're not. I feel, to me, they're not doing it the right way. That you don't go about cancel culture on people. That's pretty gay.
Yeah, I mean, and it's all the way to the top. I think a lot of the people that got fired from the military were direct from Pete Hegseth. Decided to fire him because of their social media posts. But at the same time, though, I agree with that. Like, I don't think if you're like actively employed in the United States military, I don't think you have any business being on social media talking about anything. I think that you should just. I don't think that's professional. I think you should just keep your mouth shut about anything. Like, but at the same time, though, if you do want to express something like that, you can, like it, but technically though, you're owned by the government when you work for the military. So, it's, but it's an interesting, push, it could be beneficial though, if we weed out a lot of nonsense from the military needs to be thinned out, from a lot of these
from leftist
wokes. But some of the people are not even like leftist or woke or whatever. They're just like, one of the guys, all he said was kind of like, pretty much like what we said about Nipsey Hussle is like, well, fuck Charlie Kirk. I don't care about Charlie Kirk. Like,
they're gonna clip that one out and get you with that one right there.
Yeah, who cares, but
I mean, there's flags at half mast for this guy.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty crazy to me.
For days,
I mean, it's a YouTuber, bro. Like, what are we talking about here? it's fucked up. And let's say it's 100% real. It's fucked up and it's sad and like all that stuff. But flags nationwide at half mast for a fucking YouTube. What's next? Andrew Wilson. Wes Watson finally gets his hands on Andrew Wilson, and then nationwide we're gonna put flags half mast for Andrew Wilson.
Right. Was that in preparation for this whole thing? Was that kind of like laying the groundwork for this where these debate bros were eventually going to start getting popped?
The foreshadowing.
Right. Like that could have happened. That could have happened in Miami in that event. Like, we could have lost Andrew Wilson, or we could have lost Wes Watson, or Jim Bob. Jim Bob could have got.
Wasn't Jim Bob always hating on Charlie Kirk?
Oh yeah, Jim Bob was always like Jim Bob had a reoccurring thing where he would do like the image of Kirk with the gums. I think it was from like Meat Canyon or something, and then like just slowly like zoom into his thing. And same thing with the Groypers. The Groypers did go hate him, right?
That guy just called into my stream like a week ago, and it was like he was a Groyper, and that's the first thing he asked me. He's like, "Do you know Charlie Kirk? Do you watch Charlie Kirk?" He's like, "Yeah." He's basically was saying like, "Yeah, he's not right wing enough. He's not extreme enough."
Zionist shill and everything is and then they ran the narrative that he was starting to go against Israel, and that he was saying that he was scared that they were going to take him out or whatever. Why the fuck would Israel what would other than crafting what clearly is happening right now? I mean, clearly maybe that's just the fucking point, right? But I mean, if that wasn't so well planned out, then what would have been the purpose of taking him out anyways? Because it's not like anybody really is fucking paying attention to this guy, right? Like it's like
right. I mean, and the shit he said is like, I mean, it's like conspiracy 101. You can, if you've never looked into conspiracies, you could go on X and type up like, "Hey, what's up with Jeffrey Epstein?" And you'll see, Mossad agent blackmailing people. This is not like some like deep truth that he's revealing and shit like that you can't find anywhere else.
Yeah, this guy's right. George Floyd is no comparison to Charlie Kirk. That's right. Shout out to our brother George Floyd. He's a real American hero.
A real one.
We don't want to discredit. We don't want to discredit George Floyd at all. So
Saint Floyd, and now we got canonized Charlie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is some prime OOE, Steven Davis. Good to see you, fam. Are we done monologuing, bro? Can we go into some clips? You guys want some clips?
I'm not sure if we touched on everything yet, but I mean,
what didn't we touch on? Let's think.
I think there were some key.
Have we made our position? Have we made our position clear? We're not necessarily against this guy or anything.
I feel like we did, but I think that it's
they're not going to hear it. Yeah,
they're not going to hear it. Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, this is not even about George Floyd. So, I mean, like, so anybody that's talking, it's going over your head at this point.
Yeah, dipshit. It's not about Floyd himself. It's about how the people react to it.
Yeah,
it's not about Floyd or Kirk as a person. It's about how the groups of people that follow them get through the propaganda, get radicalized to do the same things.
Right, and that's what we're going to see, That's what we're going to see.
So they did all those when they went and burned down all the cities and shit after that. That's got to be the next thing then, right? For the Charlie Kirk people. Not that they're going to burn down the cities, but like massive street protests or street.
Okay, so what is the video that I have not looked at it, but I keep seeing it coming up where it's like the wife talking about you don't know what you unleashed, and then it shows like an overhead view, like a city, like with a whole bunch of people in the streets.
I think that's there's one in Europe or something, and one in Korea. There's other.
It's in Europe, but Europe's been doing that for fucking years.
Okay, true.
The yellow vest fucking protest.
This is also goes with they're trying to kind of stoke the flames of a civil war here and over there in Europe with the same types of things at the same time.
Motherfuckers, a McDouble at McDonald's costs fucking $3.50. We're not trying to do no fucking civil war right now. You know how much gas costs? You know much how a pack of 223 costs right now? We ain't trying to do no fucking
How
civil
much is a
war
pack
out
of
here.
305s? Well, Trump, and then
Shit
Trump's
here in Illinois, it's fucking 13 fucking
see
dollars.
Trump's already been floating the National Guard in major cities, like because
and then
it could be
he was like,
because
no.
you're gonna have these peaceful vigils for Kirk, and then you'll have like Antifa showing up there.
Right. Well, then in Chicago, he's like, no. In Chicago, he's like, no, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. No, we ain't doing that. He rolled back on the National Guard out here. He's like, nah, I was just playing. I was just playing about all that. I was just seeing how you guys act.
Oh, who's this? She said, I found EBT.
That's DJM. Shout out DJM. She's Luma Tommy's right hand girl.
Yuck.
Or kind of. I don't know. She's on.
Yuck.
You'll find her on Luma Tommy's channel every day. So that's
a meth shark. It's not a mud shark. It's a meth shark.
She's cool. She's cool. She's like a wine mom from Florida. She lives next to that one guy from. They're like Paul orbiters, you know.
We Are Charlie. This is some of their chants. We are Charlie Kirk. I've heard that, and it's the Fight Club scene. His name was Robert Paulson. That's what it is. His name was Robert Paulson.
Say his name,
Robert
right?
Paulson.
What they say with for say his name.
Right. This is what's happening here.
Pineal, yeah. Pineal. She lives next to Pineal Power. You remember from?
Oh yeah, he's a huge dipshit.
Yeah.
Giant fucking dipshit.
Yeah, giant, huge dipshit. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, no, she's cool.
I saw someone with that I am Charlie sign. I think this is a good time to let me pull up a clip here, man. Hold on just for 1 second.
I just want to say right off the bat, I am not Charlie. I am not
okay,
Charlie.
Well, the guy doesn't represent me. The guy doesn't represent me. His dad was some famous architecture guy, had tons of money. He grew up with tons of money.
The guy's a multi-millionaire.
I have a clip of his house, bro. It's absolutely fucking insane. $6.5 million house. This guy couldn't be living a totally different life further than me.
That's why you got to.
How I grew up, and
right. That's why you got to get him out of there, and you got to bring in the everyday man, the man's man, Andrew Wilson. You got to bring in that guy, right? Because he's the one that's really gonna create change.
He's gonna fill the void.
He's the man's man.
He's
a man. He's a man.
Let's see if I can find this one. And I'll pull it up here. Yeah, here it is. Hold on. Let's pull this up.
Oh, and did you see that? Did you see that JD Vance is going to be hosting the Charlie Kirk show now?
Wait, what did you say?
Vance is going to be hosting the Charlie Kirk show now.
For good or just like one time?
No, I guess he's going to do a guest spot, but he posted it on Twitter, and then it had the American flag with fringe, with gold fringe, and then the other flag is a flag that I just learned about today. There's a flag for the vice president, and it has blue fringe on it.
Damn, I never heard of that. So, is this is to get Vance in those good graces because the Groypers were coming at Vance.
The Groypers were going hard. Yeah, they were taking fucking Newsom's side over Vance.
To me, that's so gay. Like just because he has an Indian wife, like
wild take.
I mean, I get what you're saying. You want white nationalist country, but a guy can't even have some curry for his wife.
Especially coming from like people they're supposed to the Groypers are supposed to be Catholic.
Right, and Fuentes ain't even all white.
On his face, yeah, right. For Fuentes, but like in general, though, I mean, these guys are supposed to be Catholic. I mean, how the fuck are you gonna have a Catholic, a white Catholic nation? Like, I mean, like the greatest thing about Catholicism is it's kind of like all over the world, like, which is what it's supposed to be. So, I mean, like, how could you be against immigration?
This is in South Korea. So how is this shit spread all the way to South Korea?
Why the fuck do people in South Korea give a fuck?
The irony of Asians screaming, "We are Charlie." We are Charlie.
We are Charlie.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh, that's hilarious.
You don't look like Charlie Kirk.
Charlie in the streets.
Like Kim Jong-un right there in the center, bro. It looks just like him.
Sir. Yes, sir. That's one of his many doubles out there in the protest. Yeah. Infiltrating.
How do they even know who Charlie Kirk is in Korea?
Right.
We are Charlie.
Chawi. We are Chawi. We are Chawi.
Oh.
What's the sign though? It says Chinese.
Chinese no visa entry equals security.
See,
threat.
I feel like this actually probably has nothing to do with Charlie Kirk. Like that protest probably has nothing to do with Charlie Kirk, and they're just putting the.
They just pay those guys to say that for a minute, or just to get clout on social media.
What the fuck does that sign have to do with Charlie Kirk?
Here's a vigil. There's a bunch of vigils for him all over.
Jeez, I mean, what does this remind you of? You know?
Yeah, exactly. You can't say that we're not on point when we say this is George Floyd for white people.
It says George Floyd for white people.
Not the character of the men themselves. We're talking about the reactions of the people.
I kind of agree with this comment. Asia isn't real. It's just a filler place with filler people. Maybe that's the fucking spawn point, right, for a lot of this shit. That's why they have so many people over there. It's just a spawn point for all for everybody in the hell realm. You just like respawn in fucking Asia and get killed right away in a tsunami or some shit.
Look at it. Hold on.
Just leaving the Charlie Kirk vigil in Philly, and let me tell you, I'm now knowing
what even is that?
That is Charlie Kirk. We are Charlie Kirk. That's Charlie Kirk.
Oh, that's Charlie Kirk.
One of the most inclusive people. Okay, for all of you asking yesterday on TikTok whether I was going to show up in full makeup, I did. This is what the right does. We come together for the greater good, and I said something this morning. I was a little hesitant.
Yeah, smash or pass. Yeah.
I don't know who's going to be here.
Is it chat smash or pass on this one?
Anything. But then I thought about something that Charlie Kirk said, and he always
is that Guy Fieri.
Never surrender. And that's what we did. We're never going to surrender.
It said, I thought about something Charlie Kirk said. When I don't know what to do, I just think back to what Saint Charlie said.
Wow,
and
so brave.
This guy that did this to him, kind of like what Erica Kirk said, you have no idea what you guys just started.
I think about what his wife said when I don't know what to do.
Because now's the time we're going to speak louder. That was confirmation for me.
Crazy.
What?
That's who's going there. I see why the gripers aren't down with him.
Yeah, this doesn't even make sense.
And then
that's a game.
Someone here, it says someone shouting "fuck Charlie Kirk." The guy on the bike. So the guy says "fuck Charlie Kirk," and now we gotta beat him up.
Oh.
What about that freedom of speech?
This is the red hat hatred, right?
These idiots like pushing him. Okay, now imagine going to a George Floyd thing and saying "fuck George Floyd."
It's like the people that attend these things are the most ridiculous people in existence. Like you saw when you went to that damn Tesla protest
yeah.
or whatever.
They're
Like
nuts,
these
dude.
people are like, are these people even real? Like,
I don't get it, bro. This is a podcaster, dude.
look,
it's
this is
it's
this
fucked up,
literally
but
is like a procession, like a Catholic procession of a saint. You got the icon of the saint, you got the candles, you got the procession. This is a Christian.
these people are even dressed up. They're not in like basketball shorts
Yeah.
and shit.
And there's a Turning Point UK, really. So how did this guy become such a multi-millionaire with
Here's
what?
London. Here's London. Just like they had George Floyd shit all over the world too. There was George Floyd
Right.
protests everywhere.
In Korea, I remember there being shit in Korea.
Why would London give a fuck about this guy?
We are George Floyd. We are George Floyd.
What is this one now? The Washington D.C. vigil.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, look at they're all dressed nice. They're not. It's not like they're dressed for Walmart.
Walmart.
How long before there's a Charlie Kirk AI app where you can
Wait.
debate him on the app?
Oh yeah, for sure. Has Kanye said anything about this yet?
We'll have to look.
Kanye's oddly quiet. I feel like he needs to pipe up and make some kind of hot take on this.
Well, you can only say something good or you're canceled.
Right, immediately, yeah. Like we probably will be. Charlie.
Who was that guy just sitting there enjoying a beer at the end? Alex Jones. It's Alex Jones right there, bro.
Bam, got him.
Join us Sunday in Fort Worth. So that's tonight, right? Law enforcement will be present to ensure the safety of participants.
Charlie and the Tweez.
I mean, look at this. Look at these turnouts, dude. Where's this? Thompson Stadium. I don't know where that is, but this is George Floyd, bro. New York.
Do you see, bro? So
Crazy,
this is how crazy how this is like going through like all segments of like YouTube, even like the prison to YouTube pipeliners are on this tip, because we got like you know the channel who is it? I think we've talked about him before. The fuck is his name? It's a prison channel, but he's doing all these videos about like what is going on, like step by step of the guys, the Robinson's guys, like entrance into prison, and like how he's something Pablo. What the fuck is the guy's name? I'm trying to look it up right now. Not Lockdown 23. Jumpsuit Pablo. Yeah, he's been doing these videos about how the guy's gonna get turned out in prison and everything, and he's like, oh, he's probably gonna like it though. Jumpsuit Pablo. Yeah, Hard Aries is on it. Yes, he's doing videos about that, and it was so cringe because he's like, and he talks like real deep and like dramatic, and he's like, he's shitting in a hole. He's shitting in a hole in the ground right now. And people are watching him shit in the hole in the ground. And you know what? He should be shitting in that hole in the ground in the corner of that room right now. It's so stupid. It's a virus, man. We're experiencing one of these. We haven't seen
What do
really.
they call it? Mass formation psychosis? Remember?
Right. We really
Even
have
that
not.
itself was like a fucking virus.
We haven't seen one like this for a while. Really, it's it's interesting.
I mean, what's interesting to me is the physiognomy of these fucking people here, bro. You got down here, remember Pink? This is Pink right here. You got Charlie Kirk shooter. You got Caitlin Clark right here. And then Infinite Plane Society, Tim Osmond right here on the top. Right. What's with the physiognomy of these people, bro?
Oh my God. You did not just do that.
Nah, shout out to IPS.
You got him. Shout out to IPS.
Get a job, IPS.
Speaking of which, how the fuck do I cancel my IPS subscription? Because
you don't.
Because that shit's reoccurring, and I can't figure out how to cancel that shit.
He needs to pay for those AI services somehow.
I don't even listen to the live streams anymore.
This Huntington Beach, look at it, it's everywhere, bro. They had these. And then what's his name had the song about it.
Yeah.
Name.
McDonald. Tom McDonald.
Yeah, Tom McDonald had the song, bro. And when I was in the song, every comment was like, "Oh, I thought I was an atheist, but I'm going to church this Sunday." He had a song the day after he died with a full video, fully produced song with a video and everything. The video was just him reading a notebook, so the video wasn't that in depth, but
right.
Every comment, "I'm going to church this Sunday. My daughter asked me to take her to church on Sunday. I haven't been to church in 20 years. I'm going to church on Sunday," and everything. Like, it's almost like I could see some of that being real, like a little bit of that effect, but it seemed like bots, just like so many bots saying something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Tom McDonald's cringe, yeah, he's not even American, bro, and he's all talking about talking about America. We did this. We liberals are bad.
It's so terrible.
They say that motherfucker makes his own beats and everything. I don't know if I believe that shit.
I doubt that.
The beats are like so wide ranging in sounds and shit. Which maybe, but yeah, and Kirk means church, exactly.
Right.
Kirk means church, and this is being used. What we've talked about, Archaics is claiming it too. We talked about it way before Archaic, so it's like the rise of a Christian Reich. We've talked about that. The pendulum will swing the other way. We've talked, and this is the catalyst event to get these people into these churches. I think, at least they're trying to do that.
Yeah, for sure. And I think he was even said to be a Christian nationalist. I guess I don't know, but
who? Tom McDonald?
No, Kirk.
Archaics is right about the Reich landing the blood. We said that way before him. Not that he's not right, but
yeah, no, he's right.
It's pretty obvious that's gonna happen when you get trans kids on Good Morning America. Will be a pendulum swing. I don't think that's that crazy of a take.
Yeah, no, it's very obvious. I just want to say this too, like this Kirk guy, like I don't know what it is, but like every time I see a different picture of him or video of him, it's like it never seems to be the same fucking guy though to me. Like sometimes he looks like this huge built like quarterback looking dude, and then sometimes he looks like this like kind of like scrawny like dweeb looking dude. Like it's like never.
Well, he's like a Nephilim, right? He's like 6'6" or something.
He's like 6'5", I think he's like 6'5" or 6'6".
Big motherfucker.
But he never looks consistent. It's very strange. Because sometimes he's all like built, his neck's thick, like he looks like a quarterback or something. And then sometimes he looks like just a scrawny debate dude. Like it's strange. He looks like a real life butthead. Yeah, kind of. 100. He's got the same teeth and gums. Yeah.
Yeah, damn. I didn't think about that. Butthead. He does look like fucking butthead. Who's Beavis then? That Adam Green?
Beavis.
Civil rights leader Charlie Kirk vigil. When was he a civil rights leader? Is that what they're calling him now? They're calling him a civil rights leader?
Pretty sure he was like against civil rights. I don't know. I don't really know all of his fucking takes. I'm pretty sure he's just kind of like a run of the mill, like conservative
Christian,
right? Conservative Christian Republican, right? Like, I mean, he's literally selling fucking Trump hats at his fucking shows, you know.
An emotional rendition of Amazing Grace.
Shine brightly like the sun.
The president of Broward Young Republicans says Kirk was instrumental in driving the youth to get involved in politics.
He was a friend to us, and
you don't even know him, do you?
Special gift,
right?
Of igniting, I think, a passion amongst the youth.
I feel like I lost a hero.
Another member.
This is crazy.
To reject political violence.
No matter if you're a Democrat or Republican, this is not a partisan issue. Political violence is not okay on any level whatsoever.
Earlier Friday,
federal
and state lawmakers coming together to condemn
100%.
This is not the American way of life that we want to give to
Elvira.
This is not the way America works when it comes to politics.
Well, it is now.
This vigil.
Because they're just going to do it again, right? Like if they did this and nothing happened. I mean, a guy got caught, but
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like,
why wouldn't they just do it again?
He wouldn't have got caught. I mean, like, they would have had no leads, really. I don't know. Everything, all that's suspect, but.
And then the haters show up there.
And continue to be courageous and use this as motivation to stand even firm. And do not fear.
Okay, so the other thing I guess we should talk about though is like all the other weird shit that's like surrounding this. Like, I think one of the biggest things is, for one, why is Trump the one out here? Like, why was Trump the one to announce his death? And then why was Trump the one to announce that they had caught the suspect, right? Like, when have you ever seen this happen to where the president of the United States is announcing like these details from a murder case? What the fuck are these guys doing? Are they doing the haka? The haka
for Charlie. Haka for Charlie.
The haka for Charlie. Get the fuck out of here. All right, it's full clown world, dude. It's full fucking clown world. I can't. I just can't.
Their eyes, bro. Yo, leftists are shaking in their boots after seeing this one, bro.
That one might have just pushed me over that fucking. I'm radicalized on the other side now after that shit, dude. Holy fuck.
Hey, bro, I'm with you though on the why was Trump the one?
Yeah, why was Trump the one that? And then there's the obvious problems with the video.
The Trump
video.
It was the AI.
It was AI. Why did the White House release a fucking AI video?
Yeah, it was definitely AI. Look at We Are Charlie Kirk. Am I on the right tab here? Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
We are Charlie Kirk. That's so weird. I'm not Charlie Kirk. I don't have a fucking millionaire dad. I don't have a $6 million house. Right. I don't have a wife that was on a reality TV show. I don't get the boost in the algorithm from YouTube. I don't get Israel money.
Oh, damn. Is DWS is saying that BB was the first one and then Trump.
Oh, really?
Which is wild.
That's even wilder. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then that's that one of the craziest things is like BB going and doing all these news news outlets talking about this. Like, I mean, why the fuck is he out here talking? Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. The wife looks possibly trans. Yeah.
No, come on.
I don't know. She's
She's
not
rever-
attractive to me.
Okay,
I don't
Charlie
know.
Kirk is the woman, and the
Oh,
wife's
it's a
the
reverse. It's a reverse, like
yeah.
the
Here it is.
president's.
Here it is. Okay, watch this shit right above his head. They were saying it's like a demon above his head. It's probably just the guy holding the fucking camera, but these idiots are saying the shit above his head is a demon.
Well, what you really got to watch is his fucking hands, because his pinky like disappears into his hand and then like reappears at one point.
Okay, look up here.
And you can tell the audio
Hold
by
on.
the audio, and you can tell it's AI.
You see the shit moving up here? Watch.
To my great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the
It's clearly AI. I mean, just look at
Clearly AI, yeah.
college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight, all who knew him and loved him are united in shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to the cause of open debate and the country that he loved so much, the United States of America. He fought for liberty, democracy, justice, and the American people. He's a martyr for truth and freedom, and there's never been anyone who was so respected by youth. Charlie.
I mean, do kids even really know who this dude is like that?
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is like
Okay.
Like,
okay.
I
Watch
don't know.
up here. Watch above his head here.
Traveled the nation, joyfully engaging with
Did I go
everyone
I might have went past
interested
it.
in good faith debate.
I might have went past it. Yeah. Look.
In the Warrior family who he loved more than anything in the world. We ask God to watch over them in this terrible hour of heartache and pain.
It's a reptilian gray in the window, bro.
This is a because together we will ensure that his voice, his message, and his legacy will live on for countless generations to come. Today, because of this heinous...
I mean, dude, it's a YouTuber. The president is gonna make sure this guy's heard for generations to come.
Right. And just the fact that the White House is releasing AI videos now at this point, I mean, like, where do we go from here? I mean, this cannot be, especially coming from the president who is so vocally against MSN fake news, right? Like, why are we releasing AI videos? You know, it leads credence to the I fucking hate saying this again, but the left's propaganda about Trump having a stroke. And then you seen that video from like yesterday or the day before with him and Melania, and like clearly the one side of his face is all fucked up, like he did have a stroke or some shit.
I didn't see that shit.
Oh yeah, dude, it's bad.
Let me look it up real quick.
His
We'll
whole
come back
face,
to Charlie
the
Kirk.
whole side of his face is drooping, like he had a stroke.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
even
shit.
worse in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it looks bad.
That's red tie Trump, though.
That's red tie Trump, though. Yeah, right. And the AI was burgundy tied Trump.
Trump
Old.
evicts stroke victims.
He is old as fuck, though, right? You know, so.
Yeah, is that why they just use AI to make it look like you didn't have a stroke?
Right.
Oh yeah, look at him here. Yeah, that looks
Melania
rough.
looking fine though, but I mean she's a robot, so I mean of course she's looking fine. But she's a cyborg silicon robot.
Colonel
Yeah.
Kip P. Taylor, United States Army.
This is the best robot, the finest, the finest money could buy.
Says he got the leg drag. I don't see the leg dragging. The guy's old, man.
He's old, but like just a few weeks ago, he was on the roof of the fucking White House, though, doing all kinds of shit, though. Doing all kinds of shit. That whole roof scenario thing, like, is really crazy. Like all the shit that he did on the roof. Like, I was looking at it, dude. It's wild.
This says never forget Ted Cruz liked Corey Chase incest porn on
What?
He must have liked that one.
What?
Yeah, the 9/11 aspect of it too was pretty crazy because it's
Right.
like the day before 9/11, and then when you factor in the guy's talking about what he's talking about right when he gets shot and stuff.
Yeah, and like it's like and it totally overshadowed it. I mean, like I feel like I didn't hear a single time of Toby Keith's famous song like in the last several days, and I felt like I should have heard it a lot more. We'll put a boot in your ass kind of shit. And now what the fuck is this? What is this?
This is the wife with the corpse, supposedly. That rubber ass hand.
No, wait, hold up. What? Really?
Yeah, listen.
They're already.
Listen.
Why are they filming? Hold up.
But no, this is what I'm saying. Why would anybody ever film this? This is like your most important moment with the man you loved, the most precious moment, your last moment with him, and between you and him and you and God and everything. Who's filming this shit?
No, hold up. They really released this shit? Is this real?
Yeah, and look, it's like a free. There's a G on the ring.
Yeah, he's a Freemason. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, on her ring. Yeah.
Yeah, on her ring. And then look at his hand. It's like totally rubber.
Yeah, totally fake.
They never show his face though. They show just like from.
What the fuck is this? They really released this shit?
Yes.
When?
Today or yesterday? I think yesterday. It's so insane, bro. Who's filming it?
I mean, they shouldn't even be able to release the body yet. It should still be part of a fucking investigation. They released that? No way, dude. This is like bad on. This is like bad on purpose. This is bad on purpose.
That makes me doubt the whole thing because look at how she acts here. And okay, this is Robbie Parker part 2. The lady, her husband. This was released. This was maybe like 2 days after he got shot. This bitch is in full cake face makeup. Sits here, reads like a 20-minute script, and never really deviates. At one point in the script, bro, I just seen this thing the other day because Hulk Hogan died. He talked about when Andre beat him up or something, he had to cry for the thing. He put Vicks Vapor Rub on his hand, and you can see him go like this, and then he's like sheds a tear. She does the exact same fucking shit, dude. There's a moment where she like touches her eye because she's like crying, and then she goes and sniffs her finger because it's probably got like Vicks Vapor Rub on it and shit. Hold on.
Where does he live at? You said you have it.
I have that.
Okay, where's his place of residence? Where does he live at?
Hold on.
Like just in general, I didn't know about the body in the fucking casket thing because he's murdered in Utah. There's no with an ongoing investigation. There's no way they transported his body out of Utah to another place. And then already had it embalmed and in a casket, and then filmed in the.
Yes,
that's fucking wild. Yes, I see Orthodox. Yeah, somebody brought this up. I saw this too, comparing her to Saint Olga of Kiev, which is crazy too, because all these people are like anti-feminism or whatever, and then like Saint Olga of Kiev is like girl boss extreme, right? Like like it destroys their narrative. It's crazy.
This is this dude's house. So I am not Charlie Kirk.
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm fucking not Charlie Kirk for sure.
I can't relate to this shit right
Holy shit.
Look at this shit, bro.
That's like a drug cartel fucking
yes.
drug kingpin fucking what the fuck?
Wait till you see the inside. Hold on, there's pictures of the inside there. Look at this shit.
I mean, I'll be Charlie Kirk. I mean, if I can get some of that shit.
Look at the Spanish roofing and shit. That's how Legend was living. Shout out to our boy Legend. I saw him in Jurassic's chat the other day. He lived in Spanish. Yes. Not like this. I don't think it's this big of a house, but a more modest Spanish style house.
Our Legend, you saw him in.
Yeah, I sent you the screenshot, dude.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, name. and he was talking about this.
He's still out here. What? Where the
He
fuck
was
is
talking about this exact speech that I'm going to play next with
this
the wife.
motherfucker? Are
And
you serious
he
right
said
now?
he can't believe that there's people out here that would believe this.
Are
He
you
said,
serious?
imagine believing this.
Oh my god! Hit him with that beans and bologna, motherfucker! Out here
This shit,
ghosting us like
this
that.
shit looks AI.
You know them real estate photos, like they do crazy work on those things, though.
Yeah,
You know, like
he got the exposed beams. That's how you know you got money.
yes, sir.
Look, this is where this dude's chilling with his wife. That's where
They
he's
do
at
crazy-
right now.
Oh no, he's on the island with everybody else.
Him and Kobe are in Korea, North Korea.
With Kobe and Nipsey and fucking
Epstein.
everybody. Epstein, yeah, they're on the real island, island, the one that nobody knows about.
The Sub-Zero fridge.
Look at that island! Holy fuck, that slab of granite! Holy shit!
Look at that granite, bro. This shit's
Oh my
crazy.
god. Man, I would be Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, hey, there's that void to fill, brother.
Right,
They're
I
waiting
would
for
be
you to
Charlie
step
Kirk.
in there. That was it on that one. But let's,
No.
if you guys didn't see this, let's play his wife's. I mean, could you imagine getting dressed up like this? Your husband got murdered on a live stream, and the whole world's mocking him. And to be this composed and made up, and I mean, it's crazy.
She looks like she dressed up like some fucking like karate ninja, and she's about to do like get her black belt or some shit.
Charlie, I promise I will never let your legacy die, baby. I won't. I promise I'll make Turning Point USA the biggest thing that this nation has ever seen.
Bigger than Walmart?
Oh, Charlie, I love you.
Oh my god, come on.
Uh-oh, hold on. Shit, I gotta stop it.
Stop it.
I wasn't on the tab because I can't see it. Hold on, I gotta do something real quick.
I'm with the
right over there.
If I was that rich, that would not be my wife, 100%. No way.
Here's the guy setting up a squib here.
Oh yeah, I got some of them pulled up too. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to get into that shit. Go back to the wife.
I thought this video was the wife speaking the whole time. So hold on.
No.
Kirk wife speech. I thought that was the whole video, and then it's like, yeah, look at 10 minutes.
Good evening. My name is Erica Kirk.
Hold on. One more detour before we get there. Before I have so many damn links. Give me 1 second here. Here it is.
Yo, is that one on the desk? Is that one of those weird demon things that are popular right now? The demon stuffy things?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The fucking thing with bunny ears, and it's got like a weird, creepy smile. It's like a whole thing right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. These people
don't
might. Look at Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica, was on season 3, episode 11 of 3 times 11, right? 33 of Summer House as Jordan's date. So I looked it up, and it said she was like a Christian, and I'd never even heard of the show.
Yeah.
Apparently, this guy was a Christian, and she was on here as a Christian, and they went on a date or something. And after that, they offered her a full-time spot on the show called Summer House, and she declined it to go get her degree. So, but when I looked up Summer House on the phone, I don't know if it's going to show the same thing on, because it shows different stuff on the desktop. It showed, I just typed it in because I never heard of it, Summer House, and it just showed like bitches throwing ass and all kinds of shit, like on the, yeah, so it doesn't show it here. It had like a little video, and it was like little clips, and one of them, it's like bitches throwing ass and all this shit. So this Christian lady went on some show like that, Summer House, whatever the fuck that is. So, okay, I just want to show that before we get into this next part here.
Kirk. Charlie Kirk
Central
is my
casting.
husband. I first want to thank the local, state, and federal law enforcement who worked tirelessly to capture my husband's assassin so that he can be brought
I don't know if EBT's out, but I'm gonna step out and grab some water here too and go piss. So I'm gonna let this ride for a minute because this is crazy.
to justice. I want to thank the first responders who struggled heroically.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm still here.
Okay.
Charles' life.
How do you
And the police
stop the
who
camera?
acted
I forgot.
bravely to make
There
sure
we
that
go.
there
With-
were no
with
other
the camera
victims on
button.
that terrible afternoon. I want to thank the officers who have protected our Turning Point USA family these past 2 days. And I want to thank the Turning Point USA board, the COO, Justin Strife, and my husband's chief of staff, the amazing Mikey McCoy, for all their work in these terrible days to be the stability for our family and for the wider Turning Point USA family as well. My heart is with every one of my husband's employees who lost a friend and a mentor. I want to thank the staffers of his amazing Charlie Kirk show, who helped him broadcast from this studio, this chair. Every day he loved it. He loved what he did. I want to thank the millions of people who have shown their love
Oh
for Charlie
yeah, this
here in
is so
Phoenix,
bad.
across
So
America,
bad.
and worldwide. I want to thank my husband's dear friend, Vice President Vance, and his phenomenal wife, Usha, for their love and support. You guys honored my husband so well, bringing him home. You both are tremendous. I want to thank President Trump and his incredible family for the same. Mr. President, my husband loved you. And he knew that you loved him too. He did. Your friendship was amazing. You supported him so well, as did he for you. 2 days ago, my husband, Charlie, went to see the face of his Savior and his God. Charlie always said that when he was gone, he wanted to be remembered for his courage and for his faith. And one of the final conversations that he had on this earth, my husband witnessed for his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Now and for all eternity, he will stand at his Savior's
All right, guys,
side.
I can't pause this right now,
wearing the
but what I am
glorious
going to
crown
do
of a martyr.
is
Hold on, I'm back.
all right.
Hold on.
Charlie loved life. He loved his life. He loved
Pretty
I gotta-
crazy.
Yeah, pretty crazy. So that's it's so bad. But I do got to get wrapped up here pretty soon. Did you want to maybe should we post a link and see if any if we have any callers want to pop up for a few minutes and give their takes, or
Yeah,
what do you want to do?
that. Yeah, you wanna? Anybody wanna?
Yeah, let me post.
Anybody want to come up and Provo, you want to come up since you're there, man on the street?
Yeah, if anybody has any hot takes or wants to come at us, or but yeah, dude, that was so bad. So fake. I mean,
Yeah,
not even.
I kind of
like,
I'll skip towards the end here. Watch, hold on.
All right, yeah.
for those who are called according to his purpose. Already I have seen the worldwide outpouring of love for my husband. I've heard the
There
testimonies
she
from
goes.
people my husband inspired to get married, to start families, to seek out a relationship with God. It's the most important.
Dude, this guy just got domed on a live stream. She's just like,
Yeah. Well,
Glad
I mean,
I'm-
she's about to be a fucking billionaire, so I mean, like, you know.
Well, that's what I'm
probably
saying.
that.
That's the next conspiracy will be the wife did it. The wife's
Right.
in cahoots with BB or some shit like that.
Most important one of all.
She's literally from reality TV.
The evildoers responsible for my
The
husband's
evildoers.
assassination
We're using Bushisms.
no
We got
idea.
Bushisms in the speech. The evildoers. We're gonna get the evildoers.
what they have done. They killed Charlie because he preached a message of patriotism,
Because
faith,
he's white.
and of God's merciful love.
That's simple.
Right.
They should all know this.
Just look at her eyes. She looks evil.
If you thought that my husband's mission
Yeah, here
was
it is.
powerful before,
Here it is.
you have no idea. You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire
Yeah,
country.
see right next to the 47 hat. What is that? Is that one of those Lulu fucking dolls or what?
It looks like a little giraffe or something, but there's no neck.
Huh.
Because he got shot in the neck.
Bam.
Bam.
It looks, I don't know, I can't see it really good, but it looks like one of those damn Labubu fucking dolls. Demon dolls.
I don't know what that is.
In this world, you have no idea.
I'll look it up while it's
You have
playing.
no
Labubu.
idea the fire that
Labubu.
you have ignited within this wife.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, it's not, but it looks just
The
like one
cries
though.
of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry.
Here comes the.
To everyone listening tonight across America, the movement my husband built will not die. It won't. I refuse to let that happen. It
Yo,
will
dude,
not
hold
die.
on, stop. I just had a live truthing revelation. Dude, the fucking Turning Point USA fucking logo, that's the fucking doomsday clock, and we're fucking at midnight now.
Damn. I thought also because he fell over that direction. I'm
You're
reversed
right.
on the camera.
Wow.
He fell that way. I saw another one where someone already made a meme. It said hollow point, and it had that little arrow coming up. Yeah, that's the
Nice.
doomsday clock, huh?
It's
That's
the
midnight.
doomsday clock. That's the fuck it is. We're at midnight.
We're
Or
at
go
midnight.
at fast approaching it.
All of us will refuse to let that happen. No one will.
Some super normie guy at my work kind of, he knows I'm into it a little bit. He came and talked. He's like, "Did you see that Erica is speechless?" I'm like, "Who's Erica?" And he's like, "Oh, Kirk's wife and stuff." He's like, "Yeah, man, she had me. I was all welled up with tears and everything." And I was like, "Oh, bro, I didn't say it." I was like, "That's the fake shit I've ever seen, bro."
Yeah. Not even like remotely.
That's Robbie Parker, bro.
Yeah.
He's like,
I feel like there's like hot mic cut scenes from this that are probably hilarious.
my name is Robbie Parker.
Dude, the casket video though, I hadn't seen that. That's just like,
Yeah, look at here's another one. Yeah, after listening to his speech and viewing this morbid carry-on, I find it hard.
it's
to continue.
it's the nail in the coffin. I mean,
yeah. Bam.
like wild. Dude, this is wild. I can't believe that they posted that.
Okay, and then I see all this talking online that
I can't believe
That-
they posted that.
Shapiro's going to take over Turning Point, but it's only on X. Like when I look this up outside of X, there's no source for this shit anywhere. But they all talk about Ben Shapiro's taking over Turning Point. I don't know where the fuck this comes from.
Well, Shapiro, his thing is ran by like there's this, I looked into this before and I don't remember all the specifics about it, but like there's like essentially there's a group, and it's like some evangelical guy like in somewhere in the western part of the United States that really is like the major funder of like all these groups, in particular. Started with Shapiro's group and everything. So like, and I don't know if Turning Point is associated with that. I assume they are, but So yeah, I mean, like none of these people are obviously none of these people are grassroots. It's the same thing as like fucking Bezos starting in his garage selling books on the internet, and then he's like, the world's richest man with the craziest business model of all time. Like these people are not like directly responsible for their stardom or whatever. Like these guys are pushed narrative media.
You know who
talking heads.
You know who pushes them? The not Nilk, brother.
That's a not. You're right.
The
I mean,
not
like
Nilk
I'm not.
did it.
It's true. It's true. I mean, it kind of is, right? Like, I mean, that's,
I would just say Satan. That's a long cope to
right.
get away
Yeah,
from
it's a
saying
long
Satan.
cope to say that, but yeah. But it's hard to say. I mean, the action, obviously there's, it doesn't have to always. I mean, that's the whole not no conversation, though. Like, it is actions of men as well, too. But maybe they're influenced by the evil doers, by the evil doers, the evil one of the doers.
I mean, even let's say it's 100% real. Look at this guy right here, just a family man and everything. It's horrible. But why are we trying to shut down other people's free speech?
That's what he stood for. The man stood for free speech.
Right.
You can't virtue signal after the man gets killed and then like try to shut other people down for speaking their mind, because that's what he claimed to be fighting for, was people's right to free speech. And that's the same thing that Shapiro says too. He'll say, well, I'll die for your right to say whatever you want to say, even if I don't agree with it. I can't believe they released the video. That just blows my mind. Like, why would they?
Well, who would record that even?
Why would you record it?
Real.
No, even like, okay, recording it, yes, that's one huge thing. But going so far to post the shit, like,
that's like a super intimate moment.
Yeah.
I love you.
And the kiss was so loud. She's mic'd up.
Yeah.
God bless you.
What a
bizarre they got it zoomed in, like just on the like.
It's like bad on purpose. Dude.
There's more of it. Okay, what that doesn't even look like.
I think the video she uploaded about it was 33 seconds. This is like a compilation of other shit.
And so that came from her account. Like, I just want to be
sure
that
from her Insta. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? No. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. I can't believe that.
Look at those crazy eyes. She's got the crazy eyes.
That's her?
Yeah.
And who's with it? Who's?
That's
is that Charlie?
Yeah,
that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you.
Head.
The motherfucker never looks the same. He never looks the same. He always looks like a different guy in every fucking picture.
Yeah. Okay, this is the one she posted. 33 seconds.
33 seconds, really?
Yep. They have to tell you, brother.
God damn it. See, this is sardonic discordingism. Like, it's just fucking rage bait, bad on purpose. Like, why would they post that?
It just to fucking gaslight you.
100%.
And to show that G ring and everything.
Right.
Here's one of these people. They wrote, the fact that a bunch of people are questioning whether or not these are Charlie Kirk's hands is just ridiculous.
Right.
Why is it ridiculous to question everything? Especially something it's an overnight sensation and it's like leading to legislation and ubiquitous surveillance, everything. Like, why would you not question it? If the hands look weird, I would be like, yeah, he's probably dead. Or they're showing a dead person's hands. These don't even
bro. They look like the same hands they use for Pope Francis.
It probably is, dude.
It's the same hands as Pope Francis. Those are not real hands.
It's crazy. Yeah,
why would
why?
they?
Okay,
Why?
why is his bottom button unbuttoned? And then it
And
says
then why not post? Why not post his whole? Because it's not like
his face.
It's not like his face got blown up. He had a hole in his neck.
Right.
Very easily to, they can fix your whole face if you blow your face off. If you guys don't know this on the morticians, they will rebuild the whole half of your fucking face for your showing. Like, it's a thing, right? But like, the guy just had a puncture wound in his neck. His face would have been looked just like he did when he was on stage before that happened. Why would they show these fake ass hands and then the big ass? What the fuck this is crazy. This is wild. They posted.
I don't get
I
this.
can't believe it.
Oh, they're making the queue. Okay, I wasn't understanding what's happening here,
bro.
This is
That's
the
what I'm
queue.
saying, dude. Like, we're
Okay,
in
but
the.
look at this is why it says I typed a button into queue drops and here's what came up because his button is
what
unbuttoned.
I'm saying. Yes, dude.
5 posts containing. Look at so much effort to kill a LARP. Nothing to see here.
Yes, see, these are the smart people, the people that are still riding with this. We've said this. Q is the fucking narrative. Like, everybody abandoned ship. Like, but these things are playing out where this is.
That's the Q.
Trust the fucking plan. Yeah, is this the Q? The turning point. This is the Q. Q. CUE, right? What's the tie, dude? Go back to the
All
tie.
the people say that the hands don't look real. Everyone says that. I mean, that means it's bad on purpose if like normies are looking at that saying the shit's not real. Yeah, is there some kind of code in there? Like the Weavers made the shit or something?
There's a code in that son of a bitch for sure. Yep. There's codes in this son of a bitch for sure. Arware. And when did they ever? They don't place your hands where they're sitting on your crotch. Like they like usually they fold them or like they sit in where it's like saying "suck it." That's what it. That's what.
Yeah, the DX is chopping.
Yeah, it's suck it. Bro, that's just wild.
This is a widow, man. His widow's worth a lot of money now. Look at here's another one. Here, this guy here. Look at this.
No, wait, hold up.
Big mind, this Mensa mind right here.
They flew no, hold up. They flew Air Force fucking One out there to pick him up and take him. Is that what I just saw with that?
Who said that?
Did they pick up the dead body? They picked up his body in Air Force One.
Is that what they're showing there? Hold on.
No, go back to the video we were playing. Were they going on Air Force? What was this video?
I don't know. This is like a compilation, not from her though. This is like a bunch of people put together a bunch of shits.
It's a presidential plane, of course. Air Force One's not a specific plane, but they flew a presidential plane out there. Then, huh?
Even this black guy here. Look, people are saying a lot of this seems fake.
Oh, Vance was there, so they had the other. Okay. What the fuck? This is crazy. I didn't even know these things.
Kirk's wife turned his death into a grift. He was a grift, bro. What?
Dude, that's the fucking doomsday clock. The Turning Point USA is the fucking doomsday clock, dude. What the fuck? That's crazy.
That's a good one.
It's got the dots and everything on it, right?
Right here at midnight. And then that's...
It's shifting from blue to red too. Like,
damn. Yeah, that video of Kirk's wife is so funny.
I'm getting too excited. I'm getting
because my husband died, but not before he paid for these nails.
Right. I'm getting too excited, man. I know nothing's gonna happen. I know nothing is gonna happen.
I mean, this is a pretty big deal. Finally,
I'm
something
excited
happened
right now. You know.
Look at she's selling shirts now.
Of course.
Oh, the freedom shirt. That's the one
freedom
you wear.
shirt.
The one
already see that's the thing. The freedom with the blood splash.
It's got a pocket. It's a pocket tee, but the pocket's on the inside for the squib.
Right. Bro, you know what? Now would be a great time to remember that one that you did. That's like the bloody American flag, but it's got like the
Israel
with the Israel flag or whatever, or
Yeah.
whatever that meme was. That'd be a great time to.
It's got instead of the stars, it's got the Israel stars.
Yeah, that one's so.
I have
dope.
that one here, man. I have a
You
shirt.
get so canceled for that, but
Oh, really? You think so?
I don't know. It's fire. Who knows? That's acceptable now, right? I mean, if Greta Thunberg can do it, I mean, like, why can't Chalk Body Outline do it, right?
This one.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you do have it as a shirt.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Fire.
I'll put the link. Put the link in the chat.
That's so dope, dude. Guys, look at that. Predictive programming.
Come on, you can't get the Charlie Kirk shirt, bro. The little white freedom shirt.
See, I would buy that if it was like that was on the back, and then it was just like the chalk
back hit,
and then it was just the Chalk Body Outline logo, like on the breast.
I mean, I can do that.
Just a small, like, that would be fire shirt. I'd wear that. I hate shit on the front like that.
You don't like them on the front? The ones on the back, when it's just the design on the back, they call that type of t-shirt. That's called a mullet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like, damn, you got a sick mullet, dude.
Nice. I didn't know that.
What's that? All right, man. Well, should we shut it down? Let me.
Yeah, I don't think anybody clicked the link. I don't see.
Okay, wait. I got one more. I got one more thing I wanted to show. Hold on.
Oh, I did want to look at that fucking the.
Did you see this? Where he's like inside a menorah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Motherfucker is inside a menorah.
Well, and then the building too. The building. I don't know if it's the building technically where the guy was at, but it's like the building is the LGBT engagement headquarters or some shit. Like
that's the one where he got shot at.
Yeah, if you look at it on Google Maps, you see it. It shows that it's the LGBT plus something international relations building or some shit. What is this? What is this image trying to show? The plate?
I wasn't sure about that. Charlie Kirk show began on July 7th. 6 years, 66 days.
Wow.
I can't believe that. Double check that.
I can't believe the George Floyd, the birthday connection. Like, did somebody else do this? Like, I wonder if Donut covered that in his stream about that. Because I was hoping that I was going to kind of the George Floyd connection with the birthday.
Oh, I think Jurassic was talking about it when I was.
Oh, Jurassic, motherfucker!
I think
Jurassic beats us to everything.
He's really he goes live like 3 times a day. You know, and then you heard the shooter. He had a.
It's like impossible to have an original thought now anymore. Like
you just got to be the first one to get it out.
You just got to be the first one.
The shooter had a tranny boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah. I heard that on that prison.
You seen the pictures of it? You seen the pictures of it?
Yeah.
This is right here. This is right here. It's the shooter's transgender boyfriend right there.
Oh hell!
You're a roommate. Sorry, they're roommates. Sorry.
Oh hell no.
Well, we had. Is this the one you were talking about? This one right here. Same one. This guy.
Yeah, and right, I just because this is kind of on still like if we're still kind of looking at it like let's just say that this is real, like we somehow they've got to, but now seeing the casket fucking video, like they're not even gonna try. I'm saying, bro. They're not even gonna try on this shit, right? But like the video, the guy, the shirt, he closes his eyes, the shirt blasts up, the shirt goes up to his ear, and then the hole appears in his neck and it starts gushing. So a lot of people watching it were like, well, is he wearing and plus you see the weird deformation in his shirt already. So people are saying, is it a squib or is it body armor? Like, so the trajectory of the bullet has to be explained at some point in time, but with that cough, they're not gonna no.
You don't have to do anything. No,
they don't have to do anything now. I mean, they'll can do whatever the fuck they want to do now. Holy fuck. I can't believe they released that. But yeah, this guy's talking about the potential of him wearing a plate. To me, none of this fucking matters anymore after seeing the fucking casket.
No.
Like Like, I mean, like, this is wild. I mean, like, my mind is like literally blown. But yeah, this guy's talking about whether or not Charlie was wearing a plate or not. I don't know. And people are going about that in a different angle that I really didn't consider it. Like, yeah, maybe he was wearing a plate, but then some people are saying, oh, it was a botched event. Like, they knew that he was going to get shot, but he was going to survive it. But like the bullet, ricocheted off the vest and went through his neck and into his head. And it was an accident. Like, they were really going to shoot him. They didn't plan on killing him. That's why he has the vest on. But, well, see, and this guy debunks that. Because he goes into this and he says, yeah, you can see his nipple, but then he takes out a plate and you can still see his nipples when he's wearing the executive titanium plate. So it doesn't really debunk it. The nipple doesn't, the nipple is not a full.
Look at those crazy eyes on this woman.
That's in Israel, the fucking picture, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
I can't believe somebody called him Butthead.
Yeah, no, that's hilarious.
That's fucking funny. Okay, and then let's wrap it up, bro. But this is how I started the stream, talking about that shirt. This is some leftist at the little memorial, kicking over the candles and shit. He's wearing the damn shirt too.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, where is
Wild.
Hold on. Maybe it's a different one I saw, but it's the same black shirt. Some old ass man just throws his ass to the ground. Must have been a different video I had. I got that one saved, but trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. That's my source. Trust me, bro.
Fuck, it don't matter anymore, dude.
Yeah, you can just put out anything, and people are just like, wow. People at your work are like, wow, I was in tears, bro. It was so touching.
I mean, they could have made that day in an AI, and it would have been
more real. You could tell it's real because it looks so fake. That's how
Oh my god, dude, that's crazy.
That's the modus operandi. You can tell it's real because it looks so fake.
I'm so glad that I saw that live and didn't know about that beforehand, because that just for me, that's like literally the nail in the coffin on this one for me, which is interesting. But it's gonna get stupider for sure. I mean, wow.
Yeah,
wow.
So to me, it seems like though they're just trying to bring
we might be fucked. We might be fucked on this.
They're trying to bring some like fake revival and then like some false light shit.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I just wow. I mean, that makes me excited though that they would be so blatant about it, like, because it just means that we're going into the golden age right now, at least for a short time.
Look at YouTube has taken down the Charlie Kirk questioned Israel to stand down. That's like the Streisand effect. They're just trying to get you like into these rabbit holes and shit.
Right. That's why we didn't talk about. We love Israel. We love Israel. We support Israel. We support Israel 100% here.
Look, in fact, this lady got fired from her job for talking shit about white boy Charlie Kirk.
In fact, shout out to tonight's sponsor, the one and only Jew Burger. Fresh, kosher, real fast. Make sure you guys check out your local Jew Burger Incorporated. Get yourself a burger down there. Try out the new Gaza chicken strips. Highly recommend them.
The Rock's daughter. Did you see what she says? She got in heat too.
The Rock's daughter. Okay,
yeah, that's his daughter. Yeah. So she said, like, if you want people to have kind words for you when you pass, you should say kind words while you're alive. So they're trying to cancel her. He got her she's in wrestling in like the minor leagues, and they put her in like some TV role, like the general manager of the show. She doesn't wrestle. She's like the general manager. But check this out. WWE did this thing like right while this happens too. They announced on fucking 9/11 that they're going to do WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia. And they announced it on 9/11. How fucked up is that? And who was President 43? Fucking George Bush. Bam. It's got to be some humiliation ritual. The Saudi just pays him millions. Like, tell him about it on 9/11. Look at, I'm a Christian conservative because of Charlie Kirk. I am Charlie Kirk. So this is what people are posting online. I am Charlie Kirk. Czech Republic's set up a memorial for Charlie Kirk and the train lady.
Hey, so isn't there some like insider wrestling thing? I think I watched something about where they're getting like purists are getting pissed off about like Saudi and all these other Middle Eastern countries like buying the fucking leagues or whatever and having like these one-off wrestling events that can't be broadcasted in the United States or some shit. Is that like there's a whole schism going on in wrestling?
I think they don't like them working with Saudis, but they still broadcast it.
Oh, okay.
It's not that it's not broadcast, it's not hosted because it's always been hosted in the United States. But then like UK and London has wanted WrestleMania for a long time, and other places that have been like working with WWE for a long time, or we're trying to get WrestleMania, and they just go sell to the highest bidder, to the Saudis. And they say Saudis have offered The Rock like some stupid $5 million or some shit for one more match.
Oh, well, that's crazy with the Muslims, for the Muslims and The Rock, and like that's okay. That's wild. It's probably all coded. I don't even know anymore, dude. The fucking my mind's blown tonight. Like we're entering weird times, but it's good to see finally.
Here it is.
Finally.
Okay. This is, look at Charlie Kirk vigil versus George Floyd riot. We are not the same. So this is what we're talking about tonight.
Bam.
They're mobilized through the same methods of propaganda, though. The characters of these people are different, and so you're gonna have a different result. But now the right is sliding down into some questionable integrity stuff like cancel culture and stuff, trying to seek revenge on people.
So when's the funeral scheduled then? Like,
I don't know. Let's find out. They're gonna live stream it on pay-per-view or what?
Shit.
Here it is again. The Rock's daughter. She's got the same smile as Charlie Kirk.
Huh. On Sunday, somebody's saying
September 21st. Damn, they're gonna let that body sit for a while.
You know what that is, though, right?
What, September 21st?
That's the fall equinox.
Oh shit! It is, isn't it?
That's when we're supposed to be in. That's when we're supposed to be in Serpent Mountain. No.
Hey, it's gonna be in the Arizona Cardinal Stadium. That's where that guy got shot too, isn't it? Steve Scalise? Isn't that where he got shot?
I have no idea.
Hold on, Steve's.
I guess the 19th is technically the equinox, I think. Close enough, right? Close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
Close enough. I mean, what is it? It doesn't fucking matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. I can't believe the fucking thing. We have a guest in the backstage, but I don't know. They have no
camera, yeah.
No camera, no icon. Kind of scared about that.
Okay, in Virginia, so that's not the same stadium. That's when they
wait.
Steve Scalise guy.
So the funeral's in a stadium. I guess I missed this. What's the stadium?
The Arizona Cardinal Stadium, or whatever the team is. Is it the Diamondbacks, or I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
I lost
the baseball thing.
Arizona Cardinals, yeah, Glendale, Arizona. Isn't it Arizona Diamondbacks, or did the teams move? I haven't watched sports in years.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, Arizona Cardinals. Oh, that's the football league.
That's the football
team. Oh, okay. I was thinking of baseball. Yeah, so it's in a football stadium.
Oh, okay. Baseball would have been a better tie-in, but all right, football.
You know, Trump's going to be there. State Farm Stadium. So his funeral is sponsored by State Farm.
By State Farm, right? Yeah.
Brought to you by State Farm.
That's
Save
like
more with State Farm.
well, State Farm is like code for like CIA.
Trump told reporters he was going to attend.
Which Trump though? I mean, which fucking
Yeah,
Trump is
well,
gonna
blue
be?
tie Trump because red tie Trump had the stroke. Okay, the wife is also 36 years old. For the 3 6s, bam.
This person saying I'm in the Discord. I'm not sure what Discord.
All right, let's see what's up. What's up? We got a caller. Hi, caller. You're live on the air.
Welcome to the show. You gotta unmute, dude. Hello.
Too sus.
All right. That
Too
didn't
sus.
that didn't
All
happen.
right. Didn't happen. Let's just shut it down anyway. Fuck it.
Let's just shut it down. I've got
2 hours, 144 people in chat. Appreciate everyone that was here.
Oh, the 140. Yeah, we're shutting it down at the 144.
144.
At the 144. Yeah.
We had
All
the
right.
144K squad.
That's right, folks.
All right.
211.
Well, we got another great episode of Outlining Our Enslavement. We'll be back.
I thought
soon.
it was good. I thought it went very well. Actually, I quite enjoyed it.
I did too. And
the quality.
We'll be back soon. And subscribe to Mr. Enslaved by Truth.
Yes, sir.
You can catch me over on YouTube at Chalk Body Outline, and also backup channel Get Chalked Up. Like, share, subscribe, all that. End of video.
Yes. Peace out.